Hey, Sydney's mic. Testing 1, 2, 3. Sydney's mic. Testing.
Happy Wednesday.
Hey, hey.
We made it.
Yeah,
Thank you
hump
so
day.
much for watching 5 on Your Feet. I'm Ryan Dean.
That's right, and I'm Sydney Stallworth. Now, Ryan, this morning I was back out in Edwardsville again, where we're continuing to learn more about all that devastation to the Amazon warehouse that happened Friday night with the tornado. Now, thanks to our I team, we're actually learning a little bit more about the building itself and the safe area. Now, the warehouse collapsed when an EF3 tornado hit it on Friday night. Here's what we do know about the one location that the company designated as a, quote, safe area. Now, this safe area was actually a large bathroom on the north side of the building without windows. The south side of the warehouse was the area that collapsed. The six people who died and the one who was injured did not make it to this designated safe area. And here's a look at the damage to the warehouse. Recovery crews and federal officials are at the warehouse again this morning, searching through the damage. OSHA officers are there looking into the workplace conditions at the warehouse. Now, that investigation that they're conducting, it could last up to 6 months. And there are some local investigations that are happening too. Edwardsville officials are gathering some details on the structure of that building and whether there were any issues before Friday's tornado. Governor Pritzker says the 4-year-old building was, quote, up to code, but he did vow to investigate whether those codes need to be updated. And he's talking about buildings like this as well, these large facilities, warehouses, and things like that, whether or not they need to take another look at those codes. Now, there were some questions about how this will impact you if you are looking for some local deliveries from Amazon. Now, we did speak with an Amazon spokesperson who says there shouldn't be much of an impact. Actually, packages were already out when the tornado hit on Friday, and those new packages haven't been sent over.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot that goes into that.
There is a lot that goes into that. And I remember we heard from one of the victims' mom who says she only blames Mother Nature.
Right.
But I'm sure we're going to see a lot of fallout, especially when it comes to liability, and that's going to be kind of the next phase. And but man, right now you're just you see those 6 faces, that died, and
thoughts out to their families and friends.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. Okay, so the devastation doesn't stop at the Amazon warehouse. Cleanup continues throughout the Metro East. There's still debris scattered seemingly everywhere along the tornado's 3.7-mile path. The city of Edwardsville is actually encouraging everyone who experienced significant damage to call 211 to help with the cleanup. The Public Works Department will continue their work throughout the week. 13 Illinois counties are now eligible for federal aid. Madison, Macoupin, Jersey, Bond, Fayette, and Montgomery are among those approved under the disaster declaration. FEMA will actually coordinate disaster relief efforts in these counties. Governor J.B. Pritzker is working to add Menard County to that list.
Lots of areas there.
Yeah, and we have seen a lot of folks wanting to say, hey, how can we help those impacted, whether it's give of their time, their money, what it might be. And we can make that easy for you if you actually text the word give, I believe, or help. Text the word help, excuse me.
That's right.
Help to 314-425-5355. We'll send you a list that has all that detail.
Yeah.
Because some are actually calling for help at first, and now they're saying, wait, we're good. We have enough. And as we said,
best thing about that list, though, is that it's all trusted fundraisers.
Correct.
Right, because we do know at these times there are some people that like to take advantage and potentially scam you out of your money. These are all trusted fundraisers that we've compiled a list of.
Yep. So just let us know, text us that, and we'll send you that link.
All right, well, switching gears here in St. Louis City, you will have to keep wearing a mask indoors. The city extended its mask mandate for another 30 days. Now, this latest extension goes into effect on December 23rd when the current one expires. The city's mask mandate can continue despite a recent ruling against Missouri health orders because elected officials made this move to approve it. I know we heard a lot about that Cole County ruling there.
Oh, we're out to hear some more of that
We
Cole
are.
County
We are.
ruling. Thanks for bringing it up. You know, all right, so definitely some confusion when it comes to St. Louis County school districts. Mask required or mask recommended, right? That's the big question right now, and several school districts are actually trying to tackle that, and this comes after that Cole County ruling, after Attorney General Eric Schmidt, Eric Schmidt sent a letter to districts saying it's illegal to enforce COVID policies. Some of the larger districts are looking to make changes this week. Tonight, Parkway takes up the issue. Tomorrow night, Rockwood. Now, both districts are recommending their boards go from mask required to mask recommended. If approved, that will happen next month. The updated policies would also change quarantine procedures as well. Healthy kids wouldn't be required to quarantine just because that, you know, a student had close contact with somebody who tested positive for the virus. I know that's been a big sticking point for parents.
Yes, it has
saying
been.
My kid seems healthy and they're still in quarantine. So we've seen some guidelines change through the time here when we're dealing with COVID when it comes to that. Kirkwood, by the way, voted earlier this week to start transitioning from mask required to recommended. However, just last night, Hazelwood voted to keep its mask mandate when kids return from winter break.
It's a big decision.
Yeah, one thing that's important to know that all districts, by the way, still require students to wear a mask on the bus.
Yes, that's a federal law.
Yes, because we heard from some bus drivers, there's some confusion about that.
Yes.
And yeah, that's a federal mandate. So stay tuned. The saga just keeps on going.
It continues, yes. So that's a good note for parents if they were confused about the buses. They have to wear the mask on the bus.
And kids can still wear one if they want in school. A lot of the districts, and the districts say they'll monitor. Basically, what they're going to do, they're going to look at the COVID cases in the classroom, in the school, and if they get above a certain percentage, they can go back and put the mask mandate in place.
Yeah, they're going to be keeping a close eye on that, and so will we.
Yes.
All right, well, while masks are the hot topic in the bi-state, vaccine mandates are popping up in schools across the country. Some districts are starting to mandate students to get vaccinated against COVID-19 to attend in-person classes, such as the San Diego Unified School District. But a group against that move claims the San Diego district's handling of students' vaccination records actually violates HIPAA. Now, that group posted a picture on Instagram claiming the district is using syringe icons next to students' names to track vaccination status. But generally, HIPAA doesn't apply to school districts. The health information privacy law usually applies in medical settings, health insurance companies, and federal programs and health billing companies. Now, students' health records in schools are considered education records and thus not covered under HIPAA. Hot topic there.
We think masks are a hot topic.
I know,
Holy moly.
vaccines, just getting started.
Especially, Okay, it's the top story on our website right now. A St. Louis native is hanging up the skates for good. Goaltender Ben Bishop is retiring because of a degenerative knee injury. He went to Chaminade before debuting for the Blues in 2008. He went on to play for the Stars, Lightning, Kings, and Senators. Bishop is 35 years old. He's had a wonderful career. We wish him all the best in the next chapter for sure.
He will be missed. Now, this one's gonna get you. It's got me. As if college isn't expensive enough. This story has a lot of people talking this morning. Mizzou students will soon have to pay a fee to graduate. The university just released a new pre-graduation checklist, and it included a $75 graduation fee for undergraduates starting this spring. Now, the checklist says the school will actually hold transcripts and diplomas until your balance is paid in full. Hearts go out to them. That's too much. That's too much for me.
No, really?
Yeah, right?
Really?
I know.
Okay, parents, check your accounts. Some of you will get your last child tax credit payment today unless Congress extends the program for another year. As part of the American Rescue Plan, the child tax credit was increased to $3,600 for kids ages 5 and under and $3,000 for ages 6 to 17. Most eligible parents will get $300 for each qualifying child up to age 5 and $250 for children ages 6 to 17. The majority of child tax credit payments will go out via direct deposit, but some checks will be mailed and it may take a few days to arrive.
Now this next one is for all our crafters out there. You feel a little bit better about shopping here. Hobby Lobby workers are starting off the new year with a pay raise. The company has announced it's going to start paying a full-time hourly workers a minimum of $18.50 an hour. That's $1.50 higher than the last minimum wage increase, which started in October 2020. Now Hobby Lobby currently pays part-time hourly workers a minimum of $13.
Today marks an important shipping deadline for those of you sending holiday packages. It's the last day you can send something using regular USPS or FedEx ground shipping for an arrival by Christmas. UPS deadline for 3-day select service is December 21st. FedEx Express has deadlines starting the 21st and ending the 24th for same-day delivery if you need to buy yourself some more time. There's also an important deadline coming up on the 17th. That is first-class mail for USPS, like Christmas cards or other cards, or if you're sending somebody money.
Yeah. You don't want to wait to get
You ever get money for Christmas?
I still do. I'm not gonna lie. I do. Right. Shout out to my family. They're great. Yeah, I know. But you don't want to wait to do that same day delivery. That's gonna get really pricey in the next couple of days.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine.
Sure
but we are getting close to Christmas.
Yep.
Let's check in with Anthony to see how our December weather is looking.
Good Wednesday morning. We are waking up with a wind advisory in place for noon today all the way through 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Winds today could top 55 miles per hour when it comes to those gusts. There could be a few isolated power outages and those loose items, patio furniture, Christmas decorations. You really want to make sure you secure those down or just bring them on in for the day ahead. 71 for the high with mostly cloudy skies. Rain hits tonight through tomorrow. Another round of rain on the way for Friday. Colder this weekend.
Well, here is a story that has been trending on our website since the news dropped, but now we have a few more details. Lambert Airport is launching a new direct flight to Frankfurt, Germany. Right now, St. Louis is the largest U.S. city without a non-stop to Europe. It will be through Lufthansa airline. Tickets are now on sale, but flights don't start until June.
Well, Ryan, speaking of travel, get this, 109 million people are expected to travel this Christmas and New Year. Now, that's according to AAA, and it's up from the 27 million people that traveled in 2020. And that's not just by a little bit, that's way up.
A lot of it.
Yeah, right. Most of those people, 100 million of them, to be exact, are expected to travel by car. So the roads are going to be very busy. 6 million are expected to fly, and it's estimated that another 2 million people are going to take things like buses, trains, or even hop on a cruise ship for the holidays. That doesn't sound too bad to me. All right, well, if you're one of the 109 million, the best days to leave for your trip, whether you're flying or driving, are Monday, December 20th, or Tuesday, December 21st. The best days to come home are Tuesday, December 28th, or Wednesday, December 29th, if you want to avoid all that craziness. Now, AAA predicts the busiest day will be December 23rd, day before Christmas Eve.
Okay, this next story, I know it too well.
Oh,
Too well. Oh, I've had some stressful times.
Oh, goodness.
Traveling with children, you know, it can be very stressful. But we got you some good news for you. If you are traveling with young kids, you know, it doesn't have to be overwhelming, or at least that's what the script says.
That's what it says.
It's overwhelming.
You gotta read it.
So if you're flying, here's some tips for you with younger children. Set realistic expectations That is definitely the key. Remember, traveling with young children is different than when you're alone. Keep them entertained. Have a bag of snacks and toys they haven't seen before, so they are interested. I will say that does work.
Okay.
And pay attention to their ears. A change in pressure can cause discomfort. Having something for them to drink can also help. And whether you're taking to the skies or staying on land, be familiar. Familiarity is key, from stuffed animals to a favorite blanket. Bring what makes them comfortable at home. The more you can kind of recreate the things they're expecting, the better for you. I just, say a prayer. Just good
say
luck.
a prayer.
I mean,
Cross your fingers.
I've had some great travel, times with young children, and then, my now 3-year-old, we took him on a plane about a year ago.
Yeah.
And it was rough.
Was it rough?
It was rough.
And you have to be understanding, by the way, for other people. I mean, I don't have
They
kids,
were.
but you definitely have to be understanding.
But it was tough.
Because you never know. I know it's hard on the parent.
I'm still kind of shaking, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Really? Are you still traumatized?
Me and my wife looked at each other and said, we're never doing this again.
Never again?
Never again. We're driving, I don't care if it's 20 hours in the car.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, on some good news, we're heading out.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.